Yeah, I really do think that the hero is really strong. I guess the blur makes more sense later on, like in higher MMRs, but still, she's really damn good.
Right now, she has enjoying a 2-6 record here within the region, not doing that hot. But globally, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. 29 games, 45% win rate. And, you know, sometimes it does happen that the broken heroes have a misleading win rate because they're played in more games than they should be. But the games where they're good, they are very damn good.
Yeah, plus she has some more sustain with the Phantom Strike. So...
Still sometimes don't know where all these massive effects came from. And speaking
Lion?
of PA, she's going down onto the Lion bottom. They want the first blood off of Denial, and they will be able to get him. First blood drawn by Munkushi. And that's a happy PA getting that bonus gold. And speaking of lanes, look middle, dude. Einkrad is not having the best time of his life. He
come on.
Got a full wave right now. He was like 7 CS behind just a second ago.
Come on. 3 CS.
Running for Melody. They should be able to find this kill. Afterlife throws a blood grenade at him, chasing him down a scorched earth. That's going to be a kill for the Doom.
Yeah, they still have a concussive shot and maybe some more damage, but they can't zone out Shigetsu. So far, only one move, making plays on the map, getting kills. Bottom lane Lion might fall again, and when I say might, he's dead.
Yep. Already gone. Taken away by the PA, and she gets credited with that kill. So a huge injection of cash from Munkushi. He does use the wolves to scout out the Skywrath. He will know better than to go too far forward. Or maybe he doesn't. He still goes in. He thought the Lion might be able to bail him out of trouble, but it's not going to be.
Sky.
Looks like he is definitely dead. Skywrath Mage might end up dying to the Lycan Wolves, though. Does end up with a final right click from Daniel, taking him out. Malik, in the meantime, though, dies to Munkushi, gives away a killing spree. And although they do get the revenge
mid lane,
in the sky, it all does not pay off. Mid lane, they wanted Einkrad. They committed the Magnetize for this, but not only do they not get him, Einkrad gets the kill onto Meloyo. We'll see if he arrives there. So far, he scouts out Meloyo, so both mid laners had the same idea. Come bottom to help out and maybe fight around this Wisdom Rune. Because one move, throwing Pantomime into that area. Who's going to get here first? Daniel has the Earth Spike. They will be looking for a kill potentially. The Earth Spirit throws out the Boulder Smash. And they find the first kill onto Pantomime. Einkrad at least threw in a token tornado, but it's not going to help. Hakoda gets rolled upon, and that's going to lead to the death of the Rubik.
Oh.
Attempt on the Ancient denied, almost wins his way, but ultimately he just loses his life. They want this Lycan kill potentially. It will draw a rotation from Meloyo, so the Earth Spirit is going to look for a counter. Rolling Boulder does not connect, the Boulder Smash does, but Einkrad is there with the Tornado as well, making sure they can get the turnaround back onto Malik. Magnetized, dropped down by Meloyo. It convinces Munkushi not to stay in this fight. And with the TP out from the Lion, looks like this engagement is going to be over. Too much magic damage going towards one move, too much physical damage going towards Navi. So both of these teams just call a truce.
Yeah, no one can kill. They can't kill each other, but maybe they can kill Malik if he sticks around.
AFK? That was very strange. Maybe he was just microing like his Lycan was somewhere else. I gotta check my DMs, bro.
Yeah.
Down bottom, I would like to see them give Daniel some leeway to get some gold, and that leeway will come from a kill onto Hakoda. I'm glad he gets it because we need a Blink Dagger on this Lion as soon as possible. We'll have some assistance right now with Einkrad being in the vicinity. It's only Malady here on the Oracle, so not a very high priority kill. And Einkrad will just go back middle. They scout out Meloyo. They have Ancient Seal at the ready. They don't have Mystic Flare, so I'm not sure if they have enough damage to make this kill happen, but they're gonna try for it. They have Cold Snap. There's the Ancient Seal EMP. He does pop out the Blade Mail, and he's still alive for now. Has 21 charges as well, so he's gonna be A-okay. He might roll back in fact, and he decides to go directly onto the Skywrath Mage. With the help of Daniel, they should be able to pick up Einkrad as well. Perfect debate coming in from Meloyo leads to 2 kills for the side of Navi.
Let's go. Yeah, as long as they're making plays away from tier 1 towers, like this Lycan can't fall. Definitely Lion is most certainly a kill.
Bye-bye, Daniel. You know, unlike the biblical story, this time the Lions actually win the fight. They eat him alive down bottom. His team is going to look for revenge, though, especially with the missed tornado. Meloyo rolls forward, doesn't connect with the rolling boulder, but might still have boulder smash. Nice little silence from Pantomime, though. Prevents follow-up from the Zerg Spirit, but they also prevent any damage with the Faith Edict.
Oh, Sven is here.
Getsu showed up through the Twin Gate. He's here to lay out some damage. They've already killed Invoker. Munkushi dies at the end of the day to a Purifying Flames. They chase and kill Hakoda as well. 3 heroes dead to rights. What a time for Shugetsu to arrive.
Not in this qualifier.
Oh, Ankrod top lane. Is he gonna die here? They have the roots from the Fortune's End, follow up from Daniel and Shugetsu. Whew. Well, Daniel's like, that's how you use a finger, my friend.
They have Blink, they can get more.
They do indeed have Blink on Shugetsu.
And Jobik now too.
They get the double kill. Third hero definitely to fall here. It's gonna go towards Meloyo, who had a double damage rune in that fight. So 3 heroes just dead in the blink of an eye. Now V is on it, man.
Well, 11 kills, 3 of his own, 8 assists. Hakoda.
All right now, because Hakoda is coming in front of them, but Afterlife is coming too. They find all the heroes here. 2 hero silence from the Geo Grip. Everybody caught by the Magnetize. And the Doom does eventually come out, but it does not matter anymore. Shigetsu, him and Malik are going to try and run down Afterlife. This Doom is definitely dead. Stormhammer in a moment. It'll catch him, and the right clicks will eat him alive. Afterlife takes a tumble. It's 3 heroes dead again, and it's NAVI.
So both Oracle and Lion have them.
Both supports have it. Shigetsu has one. Obviously, Earth Spirit has Rolling Boulder.
PA.
PA in some trouble here. Big finger from Daniel with the Magnetize being brought in from Meloyo, and they are able to...
Sven is coming.
Sven showing up to the fight as well. He wants some physical damage output. Wants to try to bring down Afterlife. Will get doomed for his efforts, though. He's not dead just yet, and this Doom needs to be a bit careful. There will be the Oracle False Promise. It's not going to heal him up, however, because of the Doom application. And Doom is still going to be alive in this fight. As he rushes away, though, Meloyo keeps the chase going. He wants both Einkrad and Afterlife. Einkrad is the one that's falling currently to this Lycan army. Daniel holds him in position, and Malik finishes him off. Afterlife, the man who's been surviving for so long. Eventually, they will be able to kill him. They bring him down. He gets taken away. A mega kill streak for Meloyo. Another 1 fight for Navi. And honestly, Lizard, I think we're not that far away from the double letters being dropped.
Realistically, we're really not. At the same time, you're fighting for your TI chances. You went a long way. You have this PA. I think when you have a PA, you never GG out. Like, you hope for the RNGs. So maybe Munkushi is telling them, guys, chill out, I'll carry you. He's jumping Malik.
I don't know about this one. Malik's just gonna TP out right now. It's actually a very long
What
TP.
the hell was that TP?
Cancels it with the telekinesis, and they get some big RNG onto Malik. He does end up dead here. Sadly, it's Pantomime that gets the gold for that kill, and Munkushi is forced to BKB TP out. Hakoda won't be so lucky. Looks like he is definitely gonna fall here.
Where was he?
Reports give a double kill to Shigetsu.
Where was he TPing? I didn't check, but that was like the longest TP ever.
But until that point, it's still very rough. As they're coming for a fight right now, Navi looking to try and beat One Move into submission. But One Move is doing a good job of understanding the likeliest place Navi is at. I say that though, I might have cost us custom because Shigetsu jumps in and eliminates Pantomime. There is still a buyback though. Daniel misses the initiation, but they are still going to be able to find Hakoda and Afterlife with the Fortune's End. Finger of Death went out. Hakoda's still alive though. Pipe of Insight of Afterlife keeps him up.
They're diving your tier 3s and you're unable to set up any sort of a defense, mostly because Invoker is still on top, getting his level 15 and getting his BKB.
The courier went over an Observer Ward, so they noticed that, oh wait, who's got this BKB? It must be coming for somebody. And that allowed them to back off, and now they might re-engage the fight. They're looking towards Afterlife's Doom. The roll forward misses entirely, but Daniel, he got the Hex out onto the Invoker. Doom went out, but it doesn't really matter because they've already gotten the assassination onto Ankrad. It does allow them, though, to kill off this Lion, and now this Oracle falling very low. Munkushi wants the kill. The Glimmer Cape, though, buying space and time for Malady. Somehow still alive. Shigetsu finds 3 heroes with the Stormhammer.
Oh, God.
Too close to each other. It's a triple kill for the Sven. Make that an ultra for the Rogue Knight. And with everybody dead, this is almost certainly a lane of racks with so few buybacks available. And NAVI just can't be stopped even when what looks okay for one move. And they desperately need a Blink Dagger on Hakoda, but it's still far in coming. They're coming in for this fight though. They've gone all the way around for one move. The smoke duration is about to end. They come across Meloyul first. Tornado does catch him. Where's the follow-up? He doesn't have a BKB, but they don't have Meloyul
The creeps
to really jump him, and Meloyul instead jumps them instead. Gets the Geo Grip out onto Hakoda, chasing down this Rubik, and PA gets hexed up by Daniel and immediately bursted away. No buyback available. Einkrad now does get off the BKB, but it's not going to matter as he's surrounded by NAVI heroes. Killed off, does have buyback, but no way back into the fight.
Everything negates her. The war cry as well that I didn't mention, by the way. Even more armor.
There's Warcry, there's Howl. If I don't have BKB up, there's Disarm that I have to worry about.
God's strength is running out, so this should be their last stand. They block their spirit.
They do prevent him from rolling away, but let's see who's actually blocked where. Munkushi jumps into the fight with BKB going. Already lost half his HP and has to jump back into the fray. Meloyul chases off the Skyrath Mage. They burst him down. Malik, instead of the dog getting walked, he is walking Invoker home. Says, get the hell out of here, man. Tier 3 tower is gone, so Rax shortly to follow. And NAVI on the cusp of getting mega creeps and almost guaranteeing a victory here. Afterlife gets the Doom out onto this Earth Spirit, but this is an Earth Spirit with Heart of Terras, my friend. Your Doom doesn't mean anything, it just tickles. Shigetsu, they do have to pop the False Promise onto the Sven. He does throw out the Stormhammer to make sure that they can kill off this Doombringer. And the False Promise, as it ends, his first life will get taken out. Daniel, beautiful little Earth Spike. It was a Ravage on the high ground. Doesn't enable to kill anybody, but it does soften up the Invoker enough for Shigetsu to thwack him down on the high ground. But now Navi needs to retreat. They bought back on this Invoker. Hakoda immediately getting hexed. He can't find any additional stuns. He just gets killed off. No buyback for the Rubik. The Doom did expend his own buyback, but to what end? All he can do is watch the rest of NAVI as they casually leave after murdering the entire base.
PA, so this is the one they waited for, but look, Lion in perfect position, breaks the smoke.
They
and the blink out.
Even with Malady, nobody's getting caught. Shigetsu gets the Silver Edge out onto PA. PA is falling low. She doesn't
double wolf.
Get though. The Force Staffs will be there to save her, but she jumps back in with the Fan of Knives. Still can't kill Malady. Somebody do something to help this PA. Einkrad has already been taken out. They kill off the PA now as well, and Malady survives. Only the Lion has taken a tumble, but the G's have been dropped. One move, throw in the towel, and NAVI will take game one and find themselves one step closer to the Eastern European Grand Finals.
Yeah, it looks like a solid game for him. I do think that Navi's draft once again is way better. I'm not sure. One move, the way they play the hero pools that they've got puts them very often in this position in which they need to have some catch or some control from their carry. Wench has to be careful. Some disruption into Afterlife. Celestial Hammer might be difficult to deal with.
Well, that's exactly what happens. It comes towards her right now, and Malady will end up dead. Afterlife draws the first blood off the Venge.
You need Void. Basically, the way you play this lane as Venge, I feel like you need to be babysat by Void. Like, he needs to be in front. Some lanes are just like that. Top lane,
Daniel
Rubik.
Looks like he maybe might die here. Munkushi is chasing him down. One more right click is all they need. Hakoda gets the kill. Munkushi takes out the courier from Malik.
He went mid because the minute 6 rune is coming up anyway. And he needs his levels. He's fallen behind. Quite significantly, by the way. Ember is 6 already.
Ember will actually come bottom to get the shield rune, and they might set up for a kill onto Malady here. He's eaten some damage from this Ember Spirit. Hakoda coming from the high ground as well with the Frost Blast, and that guarantees Pantomime the kill. He's almost a full 2 levels behind the Ember. Einkrad about to crack level 7.
Top lane.
Only now getting 6, but top lane, we're going on to both Munkushi and Daniel. Munkushi doesn't have any more one charges, so he needs to be careful, but he's getting some regen from the Chaos Strike. They finally get the kill onto Daniel. Malik won't have enough damage to finish him off, but they bring in a rotation from Malady. He's going to help out. Magic Missile, hold CK in place. And they do finally get the kill on Munkushi. Nicely done.
No region allowed.
Sorry, bro. He's gonna come middle. I don't know about this one. Meloyol's in danger here.
He's baiting.
Going forward with the remnants. Ironcrad, though, doesn't take the bait. Decides to go back, but that just puts him inside the Chronosphere. Shigetsu can't find the kill, though, because Afterlife is here with the Solar Guardian. Beautiful onslaught onto 3 heroes. They will not allow them to stop this from happening. Afterlife, he's not gonna die either. Remnants out from Ironcrad. Nicely done with the plays. They're going on to Afterlife. They get the chain disabled from Malik's Brew, but the Selly Hammer on the high ground. They drag him back though with the telekinesis. Pantomime hoping to try and save him from afar, but Disruption is still down for another 5 seconds. So the Dawnbreaker ends up dead. Ironcrad was hoping for a kill onto Malady, just barely lacked the damage to happen. Now he's the one that's dead. He's probably gonna end up dead here. He doesn't have a safety remnant, so he gets brought down by Malik. Double kill for the Brewmaster, either to the right clicks from CK or the rotation from the 2 supports.
Bot lane though, Afterlife, is he gonna fall? Let's see, do they have the damage? Probably not, right?
I don't think so. He has Solar Guardian up again as well. In fact, they're actually coming bottom with Ironcrad to go on to Meloyol. Looks like the Primal Beast. This time around, they're playing far from his team, so they should be able to kill him off.
In that situation, you don't have a chrono, you're going on her, like, most likely it's gonna fail. It's under a tier 1 tower, someone is gonna TP after all.
Pretty great move from one move. And Afterlife is actually at the top of the net worth charts. This is what we expected from him though, winning the lanes as a Dawnbreaker. Pantomime, we expect him to die here, and it looks like he's gonna fulfill that expectation. Might have another fight around this particular rune. Hakoda takes away the Arcane Rune, but should end up dead as a result. He might drop the Chain Frost on the way out. Decides not to, but I don't know, Lizard. I think they might have killed Meloyol if he dropped the Chain Frost. Munkushi, both him and Shigetsu show up for this fight. Shigetsu wins the first fray, though, as his Chronosphere allows him to kill off the Shadow Demon. At the same time, the Rubik will end up dead. Vengeful Spirit dies too, but before he goes down, he takes away Munkushi's career.
Usually he's Giga Jewel.
He's about to be a Terror Jewel now because they come across Munkushi, the CK in danger, but they don't jump on him just yet. Finally, they go on with the onslaught. Nice Sinister Gaze to cancel the Pulverize, and with the Solar Guardian coming through, Meloyol's in trouble. There will be a Chain Frost on top of him, and he is dead, sent back to being a Pico Jewel because Munkushi is somehow still alive. Daniel will now end up taking a tumble as well. So 2 heroes have fallen. Malady dragged in by Munkushi. The CK gets the kill onto him as well. Amazing reaction from one move. And this time their heroes are so much more mobile, it allows them to make these plays. Malik forced to run himself away. Fortunately for him, everybody else from one move is a bit too far back. They're going on their Primal Beast bottom. Ironcrad has a haste rune, comes across the Primal.
BKB is coming in.
Slow down. The BKB, though, like you mentioned, is about to arrive. Would still be a win if they can force him to trigger it. So just kill Malady right now for easy, nice little pick off. Melo in with the onslaught. He's buying time for his team, but he could still die through his own BKB, and that's indeed what's going to happen. It's a double for Ironcrad. Malik needs to run the hell away with his Brewmaster split. He cannot take this fight.
They want to take this tier 1 tower because they have Aghanims now on Dawnbreaker. They can even bait out the Chrono. Like, Faceless Void doesn't know that. He can use the Chrono on someone, thinking, yeah, this is a good.
Daniel, very, very dead. Seeing illusions, the initiation from Ironcrad. I mean, look at the difference when Ironcrad can actually start fights and they're not relying on mistakes happening from Navi. Game just looks so much easier for them. They might even find Malady here. CK still has his illusions out, more than enough damage, so it's a double kill on both of the supports. They smoke up with 3. Still have the Solar Guardian as backup. Meloyol hiding in the trees.
They know.
Across. They know where he's at. They're going to jump somebody. They'll go for Daniel. He's the one that baits first, reveals himself, and they see Meloyol. Hakoda finds the Sinister Gaze. They root him in position. Meloyol might have a BKB, buddy, but we have all the right-click damage on Earth. Beat him down through his debuff immunity, kill him off, and Munkushi gets another double kill on the CK. CK as well, getting crazy amounts of farm, almost finishing a full heart of Tarask for Munkushi. And at that point, Navi, like, it's even less about does he have the damage to kill them. How on earth do they kill him? Man,
Primal Beast.
dead here.
No,
Melody, very nice swap back to save the life of the Brewmaster. Let's see if he can do the same job for Daniel.
Ember.
Though get saved potentially by this Faceless Void. They drop the Pulverize as well as the...
No damage.
Guardian comes in. There's no damage for this Faceless Void. And instead, he might wind up dead. Starbreaker doesn't hit him, only connects onto Daniel. But Shigetsu is still so low. Hakoda, he blinks forward to get a Sinister Gaze out onto Meloyul. My man's is down to a Plonkule at this point. At the very least, still able to get the double. Both supports have fallen. So one move might have run out of steam for this fight. We'll see how things progress. Eingrad throws back a slide of fist combination. They're really thinking about going on to Malik, but the Pulverize holds Afterlife in position. He can't Selly Hammer to the high ground. So Meloyul now gets a triple kill. Well, he is up right now. He's an Exoyule at this point because he has turned that team fight around.
He's really fun, but so is the CK. And he's building some very interesting items. He's going for the Orchid.
Einkrad, okay, he's the one baiting out the Solar Guardian. It comes in towards him. Disruption was required to save him as well. Otherwise, he would have died. They run trying to...
CK's in.
They go on to Malady with CK showing up to the engagement. Sinister Gaze with the blink on the high ground. Hakoda making sure they kill off Daniel as well. Forcing out TPs from Malik and an escape from this Faceless Void.
Just prepare the setup this area for Roshan when he gets here, or for Dire when they get here. Pantomime, he's actually out of position. Look at this.
My God.
Oh, where are the wards?
Where is the vision? And the only Chrono Pantomime, hashtag word, Solar Guardian will still be there and he doesn't die. Pantomime is alive. Now they're turning on to Shigetsu. He's forced away from the fight. At the same time, Munkushi is solo fighting the rest of the lineup here. Him and Ironclad almost kill off Malady, but both these supports will absolutely die. Afterlife grabs Daniel. Shigetsu at the very least able to finish off Pantomime. But this is a fight that one move can win because they buy back on the Shadow Demon, bring him to the fight just in time to witness the death of Meloyul, who gets held in place by Sinister Gaze once again. And now they kill him off. Malik's in danger as well. They drag him in with Munkushi. The Brewmaster split will not protect him.
Dawnbreaker and Shadow Demon both need to be caught somehow. The best way for them to, I guess, play this game would be to find the Dawnbreaker isolated, far away from her teammates, because she does farm a lot alone.
They're gonna try force this fight. Meloyul sees the CK here. And they had a little bit of vision, but CK jumping in, he finds Malady, he wants to get that kill. They force out a Brewmaster split for Malik. Munkushi still has an Aegis for another 3 minutes. Gets saved a little bit by Pantomime. Munkushi still alive, and look at Ironclad. He jumps the backlines with his BKB active, killing off the Vengeful Spirit. They really wanted Daniel as well, but there's the Chrono. It catches the Dawnbreaker and the Ember Spirit, but Pantomime is right there. Can he save anybody? Doesn't even need to. They're not strong enough to kill the Dawn. Now Solar Guardian comes in onto Pantomime. There's a BKB from Shigetsu. He wants to keep this fight going. At the very least, they were able to kill Lich, but it cost the life of Malady. And Shigetsu now, he's just drawing them away from himself. Gets a much handy Invis rune. And that'll make sure he can TP out to safety. Sadly for Shigetsu, 2 of his items in the inventory are defensive in nature. And he even bought the Aghanim. Did he buy the shot or did they get it from a Tormentor? I think he bought it, right? He has too much net worth.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. They did get some Tormentors, so it could have been that.
Jump in right now by Einkrad, finding a nice initiation. Solar Guardian comes in, crashes onto 4 heroes with the Chain Frost flying over. They
Void is dead.
Onto Shigetsu died. He does not have access to buyback, and he's not going to have it for quite some time. It's a 4v5 defense they have to mount right now without their strongest hero. How on earth do they do this? Especially with Ironclad happy to just play the edges, zone them back, and give Munkushi the space to remove their buildings.
Let's see this fight.
Game 1, you were impressed by one move's mental fortitude, not calling GG despite the game practically being lost. In Game 2, Navi is doing the same. Although they're about to lose both their supports, Ironclad diving the fountain. He dies, and his Remnant is in an awkward place. So even if he buys back, he can't necessarily immediately rejoin the fight. However, he did his job, made sure both supports die, and neither of them have buyback. So Munkushi, between him and Afterlife, they don't have to worry about the Primal Beast nor about the Brewmaster because the split is over.
He's gonna buy back.
Just go on to this Brewmaster, immediately remove him from play. He does not have buyback. Meloyol is gonna die as well without it.
Yeah, GG.
He's down to the smallest of Plunkule units. He is dead on the Primal. The game is over. One move have taken us to game 3 and made this a very interesting lower bracket final. I'll be honest, fam, I'm not feeling it. Normally I feel Razor quite a lot, but in this game I'm worried. They've got ways to kite him away from having the static link going. You have Shadow Demon already. Earthshaker can lay down a fissure. Pre-BKB, it's just no point showing up to fights because of all these tools. Once you have BKB, they still have ways through it. I guess you also don't have that much burst damage. It's only coming from the Lion and the Ember Spirit now. So you're playing for these more elongated fights. And sometimes we've seen Troll Warlords in that same game you're talking about, where he came through with the massive, you know, Eye of the Storm stuff. There was a Troll in that game, and eventually Troll was able to look him in the eyes, eat the full Eye of the Storm, eat a static link, and still beat him to death.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I should say, actually. Like 30 CS versus 9 on top lane. Yikes.
Pretty bad. And kind of hard for LC to do anything about this, right? In fact, Pantoma might end up dead in the top lane. She gets to, with the static link, a bonus damage, easy kill.
Lion on bottom lane.
Too much about this. Lion trying to escape. One more hit will kill. And it's the whirling axes that make sure that that kill happens. Back on top, though, Afterlife also in some danger, running away from a blood grenade. Does manage to get onto the high ground, but pretty much zoned back away from the lane. He's so low on the HP.
They're going on Darks here, down bottom. Like, he might die. Malik, he's probably dead here. There's Glimpse.
Malik? Oh my god.
And the Glimpse. Glimpse back.
Glimpse back on Daniel. Oh no! It's all going south, Lizard. What happened?
Yeah, they thought about how they're approaching the lane and they saved Glimpse. From that moment on, Hench, mid lane.
Gonna be able to get the kill.
Echo used. Yeah, didn't manage to do so. Afterlife is still here. He might get Doven though. Let's see.
They'll bring in Disruptor. And Hakoda maybe setting up for a kill onto Malady here. They don't have the level 6, but with the help of Pantomime, who also showed up top, they should be able to find this Enchantress kill. Absolutely dead to rights, but they're going in. Afterlife might still end up dead here. Eye of the Storm will get slowed down by the disruption from Pantomime. They actually have Glimpse again, but they might not need it. Because Earthshaker, with the Echo Slam here, they have more than enough damage to just straight up kill Shigetsu. Afterlife credited with that kill from the overwhelming odds.
Yeah, can you do that? Like, you probably can. It was off. Definitely, it was too soon. But I'm thinking if he already has a Remnant, he's gonna get out.
We'll see what ends up happening now. They have a duel available. They could try proc it onto this Ember Spirit. Ember needs to be careful here. And he realizes the kind of danger he could be in, and they're actually going up here. He's between the Remnant and the LC. Dude, he's
Shaker.
Sure here. Earthshaker gets on top of him. Fissure will be out. Do they have the damage? They do not. They needed a little bit more punch. He will be able to TP out now as well.
Can they...
What happens is Shadow Demon gets killed. They're hunting for Einkrad. Oh no, Daniel gives up the chase a moment too soon, so the ES is out. They're congregating bottom to try and stop him, but the angle of approach not going to be favorable for Navi, so the troll won't die here. In the meantime, mid lane, they're going on to this Ember Spirit, and he should be brought down. Hakoda happy to commit the full static storm.
Yeah, remember when I was talking about Ember Darkseer combo, I said we talked about it a couple of times, and we said that Ember is going to be crazy once he gets the BKB. Up to that point, this game isn't easy for him.
Nope. It's not easy for anybody. Glimpse back.
Razor, Twin Gates.
They're not going to kill him off though, and Shigetsu is on the back edge of the Twin Gates, but
Scott Blink
is here with the Blink Dagger, Echo Slam on the 2. They've already killed off the 1. Malik will drop the Vacuum Wall, but it only connects onto the Earthshaker. Shigetsu trying to static link the
Ember is here,
but it immediately gets taken off. Ember Spirit has shown up. They get the first duel of the game out onto this Enchantress. She dies. Meloyo standing in the middle of the fight, but Munkushi with Battle Trance is starting to bully this Razor. Eye of the Storm, static link, none of it matters. Razor is gone. Malik gonna be forced to run away.
I love that I asked, can they? Like, they can. Shaker alone can as well. He doesn't need anyone.
He's actually not done just yet. He wants Daniel as well. Holy smokes. Alright, Enchant Totem, good spell. Good spell.
I would have one objection. I still love watching Shaker play. Like, he's such a cool hero to watch. Malik.
Malik is not going to think so because he's about to die to Earthshaker. Can he get dueled though? Hey, Afterlife finally catches up.
And Shaker didn't get the region, right? Did he? Oh, he did, but he used it. He didn't get it bottled. That's what happened. I was thinking, why is he going base after picking it up? But there's a full BKB on Troll. He can start fighting. Razor doesn't have his ult.
Dead. Yeah. Gets us dead. Static Storm out with the Battle Trance going. How does he survive this one? The team is doing their utmost. BKB will now be popped by the Troll. He's still chasing on this Razor, but there was no follow-up. One move come in. There's the Echo Slam from Einkrad. They really want Shigetsu. They can't kill him off just yet, though. Shadow Poison stacks aren't going to be enough. And Meloyol gets glimpsed to the low ground, so he can't keep the fight going for himself. Finger of Death thrown in onto Einkrad. They want this Earthshaker. There will be a 2-hero usage of that young Earth Spike. It's going to be enough. And they get the kill. Duel onto Malik. Malik will die in the middle of the fight. Meloyol almost about to fall, forced to pop the wand as Shigetsu
still alive.
Finish off the Shadow Demon. He's still alive. Somebody assassinate this man.
Battle Fury, but you're still not that crazy strong when it comes to dishing out that necessary damage early on. They got punished super hard. Razor, he didn't have Eye of the Storm early on. He's gonna kill LC as well.
Yep. Easy kill for Shigetsu. Einkrad is here, doesn't have Echo though, so it's not nearly as scary.
They want to fight, and one move is probably expecting still Navi to be taking Rosh instead, so they can surprise them here.
Einkrad is not near his squad, so if they catch any of them, it's a 4v5 engagement. Shadow Demon
perfect move
up the hill. They should be able to kill him, and they actually get the stun onto Afterlife as well. That's going to be 2 kills, but Einkrad finds the Echo on the 3. They still end up losing both LC and Shadow Demon. LC has to buy back. Munkushi though, he's right in front of the Razor's face. He really wants Shigetsu, and it looks like he's going to get him. A duel as well to ensure he can get the kill from the buyback. Malik looking for Munkushi, won't be able to find him. Not enough firepower with just him and the Ember. Let's see if they can run away from this fight. Hakoda has glimpsed back online. They get the fissure out onto Meloyo. Do they have the chain disable? He's trying to remnants this way, that way, but no more remnants available. They've caught him. They've killed him. Ember Spirit is gone. Hakoda's on the hunt for more, but Malik is already TP'd out to safety. Bro, I can tell you, if you are a player from TI12 CDEC, you probably hate Earthshaker with all your heart. Might have a fight here where Navi gets to express their discontent against Earthshaker. They'll come across the Disruptor first, but he does get himself saved for now by Disruption. Hakoda not dead just yet. Malik will drop the wall on him. He does die, but he goes inside a Static Storm and gets killed off by an Afterlife duel. There was an Echo Slam, but it only connects onto the Enchantress.
There's a buyback.
Buys back into this fight. It's 4v4 so far, as the Darkseer will take the Twin Gates to re-emerge and join his team.
He broke his smoke.
So close. It's so close, Lizard. But they're gonna get it. Radiant side is taking too long. They didn't allow this to happen. Hakoda, though, finding a very nice Static Storm. Afterlife pops BKB, is able to reach Meloyol and get off the duel. Can they find the kill?
Oh, Troll is blocked. Troll is blocked.
Blink Dagger, but he's blinked in. He's blocked in. He cannot leave from the fissure. He does still get off the Battle Trance, though. Only now is he given some freedom, but it might be too late. Pantomime bails him out of trouble for a second with the disruption, but he eventually dies. The buyback from the Ember Spirit helping to get the kill.
Oh, Shaker. They definitely could have fought there. Any remnants? No remnants around. Oh, Shaker.
He's gonna die from this. Might he get off a spell before he does? He gets off the BKB, but he dies during the Enchant Totem.
What's happening to one move? At the same time, look at Enchantress. Perfect positioning by Malady.
Yep.
Razor.
Definitely be one of the better ones in that regard.
Razor ready to break the smoke.
Einkrad blows the full Echo Slam on a Lion. They get off the Static Storm though on Razor. He cannot get off the BKB. It's an Ag Static Storm, baby. What a reveal from Hakoda. What a debate from Einkrad using the Echo Slam early to give Navi a false sense of confidence.
They find the ward at least, but that's a pretty bad second reward, you know. Consolidation prize. I feel like Razor with the blink is still good. It gives him a different way to approach the fights, but
well,
Shaker is better with the blink.
Bringing down Lion and making sure that there is no buyback since he bought back on the last fight. A Static Storm once thrown out onto Meloyul, Shigetsu brings down the Disruptor very quickly, and as a result, Ironcrad cannot kill this Ember by himself. With his BKB finished, he might die as well. He gets back onto the high ground with the Enchant Totem, but Malik and Meloyul are chasing him, and they will find and kill him. Afterlife trying to run away from the fight. BKB TP out is on from him. It will successfully go off. Shadow Demon, though, not so lucky. They are on the way here, and they've arrived. Malady is in vision. They're banking on them not wanting to expend all their spells on the Enchantress.
Malik, he's got that blink. Nice wall.
In 3-hero back wall, followed up by 2 heroes in.
Razor in Static Storm.
They almost killed him, but Razor is inside the Static Storm duel. They've killed off the Razor. Yes, Earthshaker and Shadow Demon die, but the carry of Navi has taken a tumble as well. They buy back on Pantomim. They want to bring him back to the fight to make that a 4v4.
Maybe a Linken's on someone just to help him out a bit with the duel. But I guess they have Nullifier already. They have ways of dealing with the Linken's, that's what I'm seeing. Malik?
He's in a bit of danger here. Pantomim can't find the disruption just yet. That courier that he killed as Munkushi, that took away the 4-star. So that's a pretty big deal. Daniel will not have it. And now Malady getting himself dueled up.
They're not killing.
Finds another 2-hero Earth Spike. They're not going to kill the Enchantress. And now Meloyul thinking about engaging the fight from the back edge. Malik is still alive, gets the Battle Trance out on the Troll Warlord, but they haven't killed this Darkseer. Disruption holds him in position. And there's a Static Storm.
It's massive.
3 heroes from Hakoda. All of them will die.
They are buying back though.
Was forced to buy back as Shigetsu has returned. He has respawned and now he's ready to flex his muscles. Kill him off Hakoda early on. Pantomim is going to follow into the grave after he gets held in position with the Searing Chains. Navi,
yeah, they
strike back.
They strike back, but they aren't moving away. Afterlife and Troll.
He's debating Shigetsu. Shigetsu did get off the static link, but he's in front of a Troll right now, so he's gonna die. Forced into buying back. Munkushi doesn't have a BKB any longer though, so this fight
Duel is there.
Well for Navi. Duel going out onto Malik. They kill off the Darkseer. Meloyul with his BKB cannot solo Afterlife, but with the help of Malady, maybe this Legion will still die.
Afterlife. Any help?
It's best to do anything here. The fissure will buy him some time, but it's not going to be enough. He ends up dead, 100 seconds in the grave, but he does have buyback.
They have to set something up around this cliff at least. They will try.
The Radiance hand though connects flush onto them. Pantomim, he's gonna draw in the aggression with the TP.
Legion buyback.
Legion commander, but Pantomim will die without buyback. Ankrad, yet again, only finding the Lion. And look where Munkushi is. He's all alone, getting his damage drink.
Oh no.
Eating a finger of death as well. Does get off the Battle Trance, but it will not matter. The chain disable is there from Denial, and they kill off the Troll. Ankrad tried his best with the full combo from the Earthshaker. And although Meloyul felt a bit low, he's ultimately gonna get the turnaround.
He does have a remnant, right? Does he have a remnant to reach his teammates?
He does.
Mid lane.
As a mid lane, not super close. And
Razor.
Blinked.
Razor.
He has forced to pop BKB, but he's gonna get dueled right now. Munkushi is on top of him. They drop a Static Storm on the backside of the fight. The fissure though, it blocks them from killing the Razor. Einkrad, fix your mistake. He does with the Enchant Totem kill.
Malady.
Though, he almost griefed the team there.
The chances.
Tried to TP out, but getting disrupted. The right click should come out, and even though you have all those untouchable slow, you do not have infinite HP, and eventually will end up dead.
Yeah, this might be the final fight.
Let's see what happens here. By the way, did you see that Ember Spirit has changed his mind twice about his items, even sold his data list earlier on? Daniel, he's not able to find the Hex on Troll, but not the full chain disable. So he might be killed off here by this Earthshaker, and that is indeed the case. A straight up dieback. Munkushi has Battle Trance. Meloyul right next to him, but Meloyul is getting bashed. Meloyul is getting killed off. He's gonna die on the Ember Spirit. Ember does have buyback, however. At the
Razor.
Alec does not. Gets himself dueled, while Razor with the BKB active is trying to at least break up the fight. He fails in this endeavor because Munkushi and Afterlife are able to kill Malik. He does at least run down the Shadow Demon, but he gets glimpsed back towards Meloyul. So they have the numerical advantage for one move. Malady trying to TP out to safety. He will succeed, but Shigetsu is not so lucky. The Storm actually debates him out. revealed where he's at, but he's able to blink away to safety.
And they'll be able to fight with the Lion, but I don't think Darkseer will actually be in this next team fight. Enchantress sitting in front. She does have buyback anyway, so even if she dies.
Very nice Hurricane Pike from her, and they baited out the Battletrons too. Shigetsu though, stealing away the damage and attack speed from Munkushi. They force out the BKB, but the duel back onto Shigetsu, he's dead!
That's a buyback.
Buyback though, returning to the fight. Hakoda might end up dying on the high ground. Meloyo getting that kill, and now Darkseer has respawned, so they have the numerical advantage. They do disrupt himself onto Pantomime, but Pantomime should die. Afterlife getting caught out by Meloyo and Daniel, and they should be able to find this one. He'll do his best to escape. Sleight of Fist doesn't connect in time, so he's able to blink away. Shigetsu coming closer, has the movement speed with the blink dagger and the positioning. They find Afterlife. They link.
Trickster's Cloak?
Should kill them off.
Yeah. He uses the Trickster's Cloak in the end, but even that is not good enough.
They're actually going to try for it. They're going to go.
It's a pretty good one. No mute now to prevent heroes from saving Razor when he's dueled or using that Linken's on top of him.
Oh, Daniel finds two heroes in the Earth Spike. They get back together. They haven't de-warded this wall on the high ground, and they kill.
Oh, the echo is great.
Slam. It's massive, but where's the follow-up? Munkushi finally here, going in with the Battletrons. They kill Enchantress, but she does have buyback. She's gonna return into the game. Munkushi taking so much damage. He has buyback as well, but he also has an Aegis. First life getting popped. How will they defend him? There's no Echo Slam at the moment. There's no BKB available, so Munkushi is just gonna die. We'll be forced into buying back here. Navi finding a moment of opportunity. MVP ward on the high ground. It didn't get removed from play, so it's still available. Malik now, him and the boys will take the first lane of Rax middle.
Who's taking the haste Afterlife, of course. If you get a good duel on the Razor, perhaps.
Uh-oh. Because they took that haste rune though, that means that the observer what they had ended up being useful. Malady knows where they're at, but Malady, oh no! Ironclad! Not again! Okay.
There's no buyback, there's no buyback. Razor has...
Ironclad? He found Ember Spirit? Do they have the blink duel at the ready? They do not just yet. Still on cooldown for a few seconds. Malik finds 4 heroes into the back wall. There is gonna be follow-up to kill off the Disruptor, who's the first casualty from this fight. Shigetu running around with Eye of the Storm. They're gonna go to the north of the fight and find the Shadow Demon there. And here's Afterlife getting in with the blink duel with Nullifier on top of Malik. They kill off this Darkseer. Munkushi, he jumps onto Troll. He really wants to bring him down. Trying to bring down this Razor. Shigetu, will he die here? Yes, he will. 2 minutes, no buyback. Ironclad was holding back the other cores with his chain disables. And in the meantime, Afterlife finishing off Daniel. Making the
Fissure, he catches Darkseer.
4 versus 3 situation. Darkseer getting caught by Munkushi. The backpack past the fissure wall.
And the Hex.
Leaving them all game. What the hell is happening? Daniel will end up dead here. That's a dieback on the Lion. Now
that's game.
Malik on the high ground. He's dead as well. With no buybacks available. Only Ember Spirit alive. Yes, he's holding a Divine Rapier, but I'm not so sure it'll be enough, Liz. He's gonna try his best, but it's a Hail Mary situation from him.
Yeah, Razor has a buyback in 30 seconds, but that's 30 seconds too late. Even with the glyph, even with Ember giving his life, this throne will fall. GG, well played, and honestly, this was a good game, and well played to both of these teams. Some mistakes here and there, but what's Dota without mistakes? It was so much fun to watch. Honestly, very nicely done by Navi. Like, they had opportunities to win this game. They clawed themselves somehow back in it.